First, let me say thank you all so much for coming. We have been working day and night to put this together, so for all of you guys showing up, thank you so much. It means the world to us. For those of you who I don't know yet, my name is Marlena. I am one of the many students in YAC, and this is my fourth and final year in YAC, and I have learned so much with just being a part of an amazing youth group. And one of the things that has really helped me become who I am today is the mission trips that we have partaken on. I have been on 2 mission trips so far, one to Mexico and one to Europe. And the last Europe trip that I went on was probably the hardest and probably the most memorable trip I will probably take in my whole entire life. And that is just because we faced everything that you could think of, from losing half of our team for days to crashing vans to...
Let's not talk about that.
Just
that's not going to happen.
Everything that could possibly go wrong. But with that, God really, really used us. And it was so amazing to see how he had his hand on us through that whole month. In particular, when we first went over there, it took us 30 plus hours just to travel, just to set up, get in hotels, and just settle down. And one of our first outreaches that we had was in the pouring rain next to a train station. And I just remember all of the team, including myself, being so upset that we spent months and months practicing, dancing, praying, and just, we felt so upset about how this moment came to be. When we finally did all this stuff, we sacrificed so much, it was just hard. It really was just really hard to depend on what God had for us for the next couple weeks. And over time, things got better, thankfully, praise God. But we set up in a new place every single day. We set up our band, we set up our post people with flyers, and us as a team, we went out and we danced. We swing danced. And there was one time, actually shortly in that same day, after we had that first outreach in the rain, we went to an outdoor strip mall outlet kind of thing. And we did exactly what we did at the train station. We set up shop and we started dancing. And within 10, 15 minutes, we were surrounded by so many people. And I remember just stopping and looking around me and just realizing that there was no one dancing, because every single person on our team was talking to someone and sharing their faith about their relationship with God and how much Jesus just loves us and how much he loves you. And I just remember in that moment that all the exhaustion, all the tiredness, and all the sacrifices that we made to get all the way over there were worth it. And it's insane how we got that far. And as time went on, we really saw what it was like to be in a mission trip. We were faced with trials, like I mentioned before, but also God really, really worked in us. And he worked in our hearts, and in my heart especially. A couple weeks later, we did our thing, we went through Europe. Europe. And then I remember our very last outreach was in Glasgow, and we were dancing for Creation Fest in the city. And just like our first outreach, it was pouring rain. But God really changed our hearts, and He even changed our attitudes, that when it was time for us to go on, all of us went in with joyful hearts, a huge smile on our face, dancing in the rain, and it was the most memorable moment, I think, on that trip. And I think I will forever remember how much God just changed in our lives, changed in my life, and how dependent I need to be on with Him in things that I didn't think that I had to be dependent on. So I can only hope that in this trip going on to the Philippines that I'll find that dependency again.